Selena, my first question's for you based on something I was reading in our press notes. You were talking about your audition scene and mentioned I kind of blacked out because it was such a passionate scene that I got lost in it. So obviously it left me wondering, do you remember what the scene was and what you connected to in it, even though it wasn't attached to the full story at the time?
It was actually performing Bienvenida, which is one of the musical numbers. And I had no context of how he really wanted to shoot this. So I remember he described it to me at first. He said, be drunk. And I was like, okay. He goes, act drunk and be loose and frustrated. And then he was like, okay, be angry. And he goes, okay, throw something. And I just remember he would throw all these things at me. And I was like, okay. I just remember grabbing everything. And he built up the audition. And I just like lost myself. And it was so much fun. It was really fun. I was throwing my shoes.
What a beautiful experience. Awesome. I love when they release things like that after the fact. I would love to see that one day.
Oh my gosh, I wouldn't.
I will respect that and just enjoy the movie in full for now. A question for both of you based on something you said, Zoe. You were talking about how you love the script, you love the songs, but then after that, you had to muster the courage to believe that you could do it. For each of you, which particular scene in the movie required the most courage and where did you find it?
I feel like every piece that I did, and from Allegato to being there with Wasserman, the reunion with Emilia, and then ultimately with El Mal. But there were so many scenes that were not sung or danced that were also, scenes that I just felt like, oh my God, how can I do this? Like Karla is such a force of nature, and I would get lost just watching her. And but then I realized Rita views her that way. Emilia is such a force of nature, and Rita just gets lost watching her and just following her and making sure she doesn't get caught and making sure she gets what he needs. And so I realized that I was exactly where I needed to be, both as myself and as Rita.
It's a beautiful answer. How about for you, Selena?
For me, I'm so sorry. I'm kind of lost track of what I was going to say.
Probably because there's so many examples in this film. Everything is so ambitious.
I think it was the scene with Karla. I would say the end, without giving anything away, was really moving. And I remember feeling her entire body weight on me and her telling me this so beautifully. I felt frozen, and I could kind of tell that my body was having this visceral reaction. And I remember thinking, this is so special and heartbreaking at the same time. It was so sad for me, but in a beautiful way.
It's a beautiful beat right there. I'll end on this question because I'm obsessed with forcing artists to give their collaborators flowers. Can you each name a time on this set when either a co-star or someone behind the scenes did something that wowed you and made you stop and go, like, my God, I'm so proud of you and what you did right there?
Oh, gosh. Many things.
Oh, my God.
I think it happens more now than anything. I love watching the success that all my co-stars are receiving and all of the accolades. And just even the way you are with people, I think it's so special. And I feel very lucky to be with all of you guys.
Likewise.
Yeah.
To see this lady perform, she's very, very shy when you meet her in person, just like, and as soon as she's walking from her chair to set, it's like, Selena, we're ready for you. She's like, puts her water down, walks in, and then starts transforming into Jessie. Like this woman, this kid filled with like abandonment and recklessness and rage. And you're like, what the? And then, okay, we got that, Jacques, merci, Selena. And then she goes and she just sits down like, like what was that?
Of course, all of you in this movie, I cannot say this enough. Congratulations. You deserve all the good stuff that has happened and much more coming your way very soon. Congratulations.
Thank you.